Well, welcome to all of you. Thank you for being here on this very special night. I have to put my glasses on or I can't see anything. Can you relate? Okay. All right. So this is obviously, you are at the Clark County Law Foundation's Community Champions Gala. Welcome. You all look absolutely gorgeous. Give yourselves a round of applause for your people. Oh no, pictures with glasses on. Okay. Well, first of all, we want to start the evening off by thanking our event sponsors. So please put your hands together for City National Bank, Alexis Brown Law, Fenimore Craig, and Bailey Kennedy. We want to give a very special thank you to Doreen from Hartwell Thallaker. Say a few words. Are you ready, Doreen? Did she change her mind? There she is. Absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be a fun night, I can tell right now. And remember that the auction, the silent auction, the raffle will be going on all throughout dinner. Is this beautiful, Doreen? Hi. Thank you.
Good evening. I just want to say welcome. I hope everyone has a great time tonight. This is the second year that Hartwell Thallaker has sponsored the Community of Champions Gala, and we're looking forward to sponsoring it next year too. Have a good evening, everyone.
Okay, enjoy your dinner, guys. We'll be back.
Good evening. As she said, my name is Joseph Liebman. I'm a member of the Clark County Law Foundation Community Service Committee. I've had the pleasure of being involved with this great organization for the past 5 years or so. I've had the opportunity to participate in many great philanthropic events, book cleanings with Spread the Word of Nevada, helping out at 3 Square to assure that our community's residents gets the food that they need, and raising funds to provide shoes for underprivileged elementary school children. I'm also an attorney here in Las Vegas. As she said, I'm with Bailey Kennedy. I've been with Bailey Kennedy for the past 9 years. It's a boutique commercial and healthcare litigation firm with many experienced attorneys who are great at what they do and love what they do. Bailey Kennedy's proud to be a sponsor of Clark County Law Foundation here tonight and looks forward to continuing to support CCLF as it improves and betters our community. Thank you everyone for coming this evening and have a great time.
She actually has been practicing law since the age of 13 years old. And that's because she was a part of a program called Trial by Peers. They gave her many opportunities. She's a true role model, and she's made a difference, such a big difference to so many lives. Before I bring her to the stage, we're going to watch a short video and show you why she's so passionate about what she does.
A community champion is someone who is always there for the community and brings a community together to help another community.
A community champion is not only a person that is very outgoing and well known throughout their community. They care about people, others, and their selflessness.
A community champion is someone who champions dignity and self-worth and really pursues individuality, meanwhile helping those around him.
A community champion is someone who is able to set an example for our youth and is also able to make a difference in our communities.
Put your hands together for attorney Alexis Brown.
Thank you guys so much. The Clark County Law Foundation and Trial by Peers has been creating community champions since 1993, and I'm proud to be one of them. Hi, I'm Alexis Brown of Alexis Brown Law, and in 1995, I was a peer counselor. I was one of the third graduating class of peer counselors. Today, I'm proud to say that I have my own law firm. I am a dedicated volunteer and senior attorney for Trial by Peers, a brand ambassador for the program, and just honored to be here today in front of you. So as Kelly said, I wanted to be a lawyer at 8 years old. I had lofty goals of going to Harvard and being the first, or the youngest Supreme Court justice. But I'm a desert brat. I was born in Las Vegas, and I got the best public school education that money could buy. I went to Army-Tobler, I went to CBT Gilbert and Grildy for middle school, and I graduated from Cheyenne High School. I'm one of only a few in my family to graduate from college, and the only in my bloodline to graduate from law school. Harvard wasn't really in the cards for me, but Supreme Court justice may still be dead. What was there for me through that whole experience was Trial by Peers. I got a chance to really ignite the fire for my passion to help people using the law. In the summer course, I learned about how to argue, I learned about evidence, I learned in Trial by Peers court that everyone deserves a good defense and a second chance. So my claim to fame in the Trial by Peers program was sort of my first case, and this kid was charged with something called vagrancy prowling. Well, I did my research, and it turned out that that statute had actually been repealed by the Supreme Court of Nevada in 1992. So this is 1995, and the statute had been repealed a few years earlier. In court, at a not guilty hearing trial, I asked the officer one question and one question only. I said, "Officer, did you in fact charge my client with vagrancy prowling?" The officer said yes. And so I stood up with my knees shaking and my voice quivering in front of a real family court judge, in front of a packed room with my parents and my friends who were in the program. And I asked the court for a directed verdict. I said, "Your Honor, the statute was repealed and my client shouldn't have been charged." Well, the opposing counsel, she stood up and she said, "She can't do that." And I said, and the court said, "Yes, she can," and I won. So my client, so Trial by Peers was really such a confidence builder in my life. Trial by Peers was around when I started working in law firms in college, when I worked with Judge Corey, when I worked at John Moran's office, when I worked with Foley's. Whenever I didn't feel as though I deserved to be in front of these people, and when I was intimidated to work with people of such wonderful education, such wonderful experience and success in our community, Trial by Peers was there to help me. Trial by Peers was there when I graduated law school. Trial by Peers was there when I argued my first motion as an attorney. Trial by Peers was there when I first took my first deposition. Trial by Peers was also there when I won my first and my second trial on my own. Trial by Peers taught me every time that I felt like I wasn't good enough, like I didn't have enough of an education, like this desert brat wasn't smart enough and capable enough to be working with such wonderful people. Trial by Peers taught me that no matter where you come from, no matter what your circumstances are, that you can do it, that you're enough. Because if I could do what I did at 13, inspire me every day. If we could please have all of our career counselors tonight stand up. I don't know where the career counselor table is, but please give them a round of applause. And the ways they zealously represent both the state and our defendants. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. So I just want to say that if anything tonight, if you believe in this program at all and the second chances that we are giving kids, if you believe in this program and how we're teaching these children in our community to be true community champions, I really ask that you donate, that you volunteer your time, and that you help us out in any way that you can. So again, thank you so much to the Clark County Law Foundation. Thank you to Trial by Peers. And I just want to say congratulations to our honorees, to the Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada, to Dr. Hibbler, and to Alan Archer, our community champion. Thank you guys again, and with that, we're going to go ahead and turn over to our community champions. Congratulations to you all. Thank you so much.
Attorney Alexis Brown, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, your dress is to die for. Beautiful, glamorous, gorgeous. Okay. The heart of the evening tonight. We are here, as Alexis said, to honor 3 of your community champions. They have each inspired, mentored, and made a positive impact to the Las Vegas community. Our first award is the Champion of Justice Through Service Award, Dr. Lisa Morris Hibbler. But before we bring her to the stage, again, we're going to watch a short video. I really hope it works the first time this time. So please look at the screen for a brief video presentation.
I'm Mayor Carolyn Goodman, the mayor of the fabulous city of Las Vegas. Boy, am I proud of what you're doing in honoring you, wonderful Dr. Lisa Morris Hibbler. Lisa Hibbler had been the head of our neighborhood services, home finding area, working with the homeless. She did so many different projects, really to help those who are underserved in our community. Special attention to African American young people and education. And so we at the city created a whole new department and asked her to please chair and be director of that department, which is youth development and social innovation. And she has taken that bull by the horns and created so much excitement and doing so much for our community and for young people and families as well. Whether it's been batteries included, our Clark County School District before and after school programs in Safe Key, whether it's working with our students in Zoom schools, achievement schools, victory schools. She has done so much in the heart of the city and around the community for those who really are left out or who are underserved. So that you have selected her for the community award this year and is really so well deserved.
Surprise! Hello, everybody. Surprise, Lisa. It is moi. Listen, I am so happy for you. Dr. Hibbler, congratulations. You are amazing. You are phenomenal. You're absolutely awesome. It's no wonder you're being recognized for your public service. I am so very grateful to the Clark County Law Foundation for selecting you as one of their 2017 honorees. The impact that you've made on my life has been absolutely wonderful. So very blessed to call you friend, and I just think the world of you. Wish you the best. The sky's the limit for you, and I just thank you so very much for inspiring many. Not only do you do a great job for young people, but old folks like me benefit from your service as well. Love you, Dr. Lisa Morris Hibbler. Congratulations. Mwah.
Congratulations, Dr. Lisa Morris Hibbler, on the receiving of this prestigious award. I can't say enough about the things Lisa does to convene people together on important causes. The limitless energy and the limitless passion that Lisa brings to these community events, and the realistic approach that she brings to real solutions, is something that I think only Lisa can do. And I mean, I'm very, very proud to know Lisa. Lisa, where she sees a need, she gets involved. And being a part of in part of Lisa's space is always impressive. She's constant energy, constant text messages in the middle of the night about a grant. It's research. Such a positive spirit around her. There's a lot of people that stand on soapboxes and talk, and then there's the Lisas in the world that get it done. I always want to be around workers because that's where the things get done. And being around Lisa, you know there's going to be things getting done. I can't congratulate you enough or say enough positive things about you, but congratulations.
City of Las Vegas, the Honorable Carolyn Goodman, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies. Would you like to use this? I'm good. How are you?
Be better. You know, it's so wonderful to be in front of you all, because when Oscar and I came to Las Vegas in '64, there were 2 pages of attorneys. You're more than 2 pages, right? But what a wonderful thing to honor this phenomenal one with this service award. You know, what I said and what Lawrence Weekly said, what's been said about her doesn't touch a piece of the greatness of what she possesses. She is absolutely the most modest human being. She does it all from the base of her heart, with total dedication 24/7. And I know other people in other businesses, private and public, have been trying to snatch her away from the city. And as you see, I have my arm around her. So she knows that there is no one better than she is. She has done so much for youth in our community, regardless of the religion, race, whether in fact they're documented or undocumented. Lisa's got a heart of gold, and really the intelligence, stick-to-itiveness, compassion, and openness that you so rarely find in a human being. I am so honored to be here tonight. I left an event where I'm going back, but I wasn't going to be able to be here. But for Lisa, I would climb the highest mountain in the world, and I know you all would too. She's a phenomenon. And so I'm going to give this to you, and then you can talk for now. And it says, okay, Champion of Justice through Service Award, Dr. Lisa Morris Hibbler, we thank you for your leadership in building community partnerships and your unwavering commitment to promoting change for our youth and our juvenile justice system. You really can change the world if you care enough. Marion Wright, gentlemen. Clark County Law Foundation Community Champions Gala, May 6, 2017.
Good evening. First of all, I'm amazed that those individuals can keep a secret, because not one of them can tell you what that is. I'm going away. I'm really, really honored. This is really humbling. When you go into public service, you do it because you're making a difference in someone else's lives. And my parents are here this evening. I was born into public service. My father was retired Air Force. My mom was a city councilwoman. And for the 20 years that I've worked at the city, I've had the pleasure of working for children, advocating for children. And my mom often says that at the age of 8, this was my destiny, because I think at that time I said I was going to be Josephine Baker. I'm sure she was concerned, but it wasn't so great. But the point of the matter was that I was always out trying to help children. And the last couple of years, I've really been trying to figure out how we can give our kids the greatest future. And what we're seeing right now in our community, and many of you are working in this area alongside of me is that we had 25,000 citations and arrests of our youth in this community. And of that, 34% were African American. And that's really egregious in the sense that there's only 12% of African American youth in the community. And so it's really important for all of us to do what we can from where we stand to ensure that every youth in our community has the best opportunity. Our families are struggling, and so a lot of what we see are not youth issues, they're family issues. They're poverty issues, they're mental health issues, they're addiction issues. And I believe with the right support, such as Trial by Peers, and the new partner that we just created, which is a multi-resource service, that all of these young people will grow up to be very, very successful. And that is why I do what I do every day, to make a difference. And I thank my family, and my husband, and my sister for being here. I thank you, Mayor, for coming. You know you surprised me. I was able to hold back the tears, but thank you so much, Clark County Law Foundation, Patrick, Ladina, and all of you. Thank you very much.
Lovely ladies, look fabulous as well. Can we give them a round of applause? Our next award is Champion of Justice. Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada, Clean Slate Criminal Record Sealing Pageant. To share an anecdote about perhaps my shady past. I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about it, but how many of you, I mean, we've all made mistakes over the years, right? It's a part of learning and growing, right? When I was a young girl in New Jersey, a small town called Palisades Park, you know, I was kind of rebellious, and I was around, I think, 11 years old. 12, 11, and my friends kind of peer pressured me, and they said, I dare you to go in that store and take something. Now, I didn't really want to do it, but I didn't want to let them down. Do you guys know what yodels are? They're kind of a Hostess cupcake, mostly back east, I think, right? It's kind of a cakey item with some cream filling in it, and they were individually wrapped with silver wrapping. So I didn't just want to steal one, I thought, if I steal the box, they'll just think I'm the coolest. So I took that box of yodels. And this part of the story has a happy ending. I was not caught. The law didn't catch me because I got rid of the evidence. And it was delicious. Then, when I moved to Las Vegas in the 1900s, how many of you remember the 1900s? And there was a 7 involved. That's how long ago it was. Just a year or two later, after that crime I just admitted to you that I committed, I was kind of bullied when I first got here because I looked like a boy, and I did. All this stuff didn't happen for a long time. I had crooked teeth and short hair, and I wore Converse sneakers, but I digress. So the kids picked on me because I had a New Jersey accent, and they would say, say coffee, say dog, say talk, say cough. And I said, yeah, how about I say shut up? Just act slow. When the bullies started to be nice to me, the only way to be on their side was they wanted me. This story is really long, sorry. They wanted me to bully someone. I didn't want to do it again. But I pushed a girl, and about 2 hours later, the police came to my door. And they said, are you Kelly Clinton? Because there was no hyphen homes back then when I was, living a life of crime. And I said, yes, I am. And they took me to juvie. And I tell you, I was there forever. It was like an hour. Anyway, I went to court, and luckily in my case, they saw how scared I was and how sorry I was for what I did. So I didn't have a criminal record, and it didn't follow me around. But I would certainly not want to be judged by the yodel stealing and the one push. So anyway, that was my anecdote, and I just want you to know that I straightened up and I but the Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada Clean Slate Criminal Record Sealing Project is the winner of our Champion of Justice Award. And we are going to, before we bring the presenter to the stage, guess what? We're going to watch a short video.
Hi, everybody. It's really such an honor and a blessing for me to be able to share some words on behalf of an agency that I believe is a blessing to our community. Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada is truly an amazing partner. We collaborated last August to host the big record sealing event. And if I tell you, talk about a game changer, this was a day that many folks came together to deal with a group of professionals like this group here. Oh my God, I never would have believed that we could take an actual community center and turn it into a one-stop shop. Oh boy, Barbara Buckley, you are a godsend. Thank you so very much. Thank you to all of you for just blessing so many men and women in the community who have a second chance at life. That's what this thing is really all about. And so I humbly want to say thank you all so very much for collaborating with me. Thank you so very much for just taking my crazy ideas and turning it into a vision that came true for so many people. Congratulations and thank you all once again.
What a worthy project this was for our community. According to Barbara, it was the brainchild of she and Commissioner Lawrence Weekly. They were thinking of programs that we could do that may benefit people who have criminal records. So Barbara and Legal Aid of Southern Nevada developed a collaboration with the criminal justice community, which included Nevada Legal Services, the 8th Judicial District Court, the Justice Courts, the Municipal Courts. It also included the Boyd School of Law. The law students were volunteers working at the event. It took a lot of effort on behalf of the community, and Legal Aid was the leader in bringing everyone to the table. And I am so proud that they are being honored for their role as a leader in our community. And on behalf of our community, Barbara, I'd like to thank Legal Aid of Southern Nevada and also the criminal justice community for this worthwhile project that benefited over 300 individuals with having their records sealed, and hopefully starting a second chapter as it relates to opportunities to get jobs or to retain jobs. On the day of the event, it was so many people that were thankful for being able to have their records sealed. So congratulations.
Representing Clark County District D, Commissioner Lawrence Weekly.
All right, for those of all who really know me know that when they introduced me and the DJ played this song, see, for Kellen Goodman, he played Viva Las Vegas. If he really knew me, he would have pumped up Too Short, Blow the Whistle, because I would have been right here and really turned up in the seat. Listen, just because I'm over here at this beautiful Red Rock Resort, out of my district, it doesn't matter. No matter wherever I go, I take my district D at 89106 with me everywhere. We just represent Clark County all over this valley. So everybody, y'all give my district a big round of applause. Listen, Dr. Lisa Morris Hibbler, let me just say something to you. I'm so very proud of you. I remember when I was a part-time hourly in the city of Las Vegas, and you was this hardcore chick out of California, coming to Las Vegas, and we were sitting there just, man, you were just dreaming, and I was like, who is this? And who brought this girl over here? What is she all about? And you talked about, man, being a game changer, and I was just like, I don't know about this girl here. Man, you have turned out to be absolutely amazing, and your beautiful parents you see right there, congratulations to you, man. You guys are just wonderful. You all raised an amazing, wonderful lady. We love her. Thank you so very much. Congratulations. this award to such a deserving group of men and women who worked so hard. I remember that day we came together, and prior to that we were meeting, and you all were looking at me like I was like the craziest person on the planet. But you all took a vision and you turned it into something that was filled with tears, was filled with a lot of joy, and changed a whole lot of lives on that day. See, there's a gospel artist by the name of Donald Curry. He has a gospel song that says, "We fall down, but we get up." A saint is just a sinner who fell down. And on that day, we gave individuals a second chance at life. And let me tell you, if anybody knows anything about a second chance at life, I do. And so I commend all of you game changers in this room so very much. And Kelly, if you have this beautiful award here, I didn't bring my glasses, and so you're going to have to read it. I'm 50 years old. You're not, no, I don't want to. Let me see what you were. Let me see what you're working with.
CVS.
Did you pay for them? Well, she's the one that got up here and said she slept over Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present and call my friends from Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada to come on up and accept this beautiful award. It says, "Thank you for your leadership in the largest criminal justice community collaboration of 2016. No one can whistle a symphony. It takes a whole orchestra to play it." H.E. Luca. Clark County. Clark County Law Foundation Community Champions Gala, May 6, 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of change, the Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada.
Congratulations and thank you, Commissioner Wheatley. Did you want to say a few words?
I just wanted to say thank you very much. My name is Max Cuvier. I am the president of the board of directors of Legal Aid Center Southern Nevada. And I wanted to thank all of you. We have a very passionate staff. A staff that encompasses administrators, attorneys, and pro bono coordinators. We have previous leaders, Cam Fehrenbach. But it really takes your belief in our community to help us do and achieve what we do. And it's support of Commissioner Wheatley, support of our police department, of our judges, Judge Sullivan, of our lawyers to make a change. And particularly with this award, I am so proud that we're not only able to change the lives of people, but economically empower them to take charge of their lives and make that difference, not only for us, but for our community. And for that, I also want to thank the Clark County Legal Foundation for this award. Thank you all so very much. We look forward to
All right, so next is the Champion of a Lifetime Award. So now we honor an exceptional person that is truly a champion in every sense of the word. Alan Karcher. He is a native to Las Vegas and has been very successful in business and has contributed to better the lives of many by championing causes that relate to our military families and children. Before we bring him to the stage and our presenter to the stage, we'd like you to watch a short video.
Big Al, where do I start? This is the most amazing guy, frankly, in so many ways. Without question, the best neighbor that I've ever had. And maybe the best friend that I've ever had in so many ways. And man, is he fun to be with. Just an amazing guy to hang out with. I've traveled all over the world. I've met tens of thousands of people. I've met 6 presidents. I've met countless governors and congressmen and senators. And none of them, not one of them, has the characteristics of an Alan Karcher. This guy just abounds with energy and enthusiasm and integrity and loyalty and passion. He's not afraid to be emotional and show how he really feels. Just an unbelievable work ethic. And the love that this guy has, it's amazing. Love of family, love of friends, love of Las Vegas, of the state of Nevada, of America, of our men and women in uniform. Of course, he loves golf. Can't leave that out. Golf and skiing and the outdoors. I guess in some, it's a love of life itself that I've not seen in anyone else. You know, the Clark County Legal Foundation is so fortunate to have an Alan Karcher supporting them. I know what his gift was. I know what he did. And perhaps his generous heart comes from the very modest way in which Alan grew up. A hard scramble, son of a single mom. And he learned how to scramble. He worked for an education. He built an incredible business. And how does he do it all? Well, he's surrounded by top people. He's surrounded by Lisa and those two kids that give him so much joy and support, with a great staff, world class, none better. He's a great man, and we're so lucky to have him. He has the biggest heart of anyone I've ever known. We love you, Big Al.
It's quite an honor. I am pleased to be able to talk with you about Big Al and about all the great things that he's done for our community. I wish I could be sitting there with you and my wife as we honor Big Al tonight, but unfortunately I'm working in Alaska for the Department of Defense today. I'll just say thanks to Big Al for all his achievements with the Boy Scouts and with the prospectors and the City of Las Vegas, UNLV, and all the great things that he's done for our community. Big Al has helped the Nellis support team and the airmen at Nellis Air Force Base, not only supporting them, but supporting their children and their families when they're deployed overseas fighting our wars and defending our nation. He helps with the air show at Nellis Air Force Base, and he's just an overall good friend. I want to tell you about a mission that Big Al had the honor to go out and fly in an F-16 jet fighter about 10 years ago. The 422 arranged for Big Al to fly in an F-16, and at the same time I was flying another honorary commander in an F-15. So we took off on a gorgeous Las Vegas Chamber of Commerce day. It was about 80 degrees outside, about 10 o'clock in the morning, blue skies, and as we broke the surly bonds and went into the sky and flew some gentle maneuvers to let our passengers get comfortable with the airplanes. And then, realizing our passengers were doing very well and wanted to experience 9 Gs and the speed of sound, we started to aggressively maneuver the airplanes. And while Big Al's airplane rolled in behind my airplane, and the next thing I hear over the radio is Big Al going, "Guns kill." Well, you might remember from the movie Top Gun when Maverick pulled in behind his instructor and said he saw no danger, so he took the shot. Well, that was Big Al. All the way up to the point where Big Al pulls up alongside of me and rolls inverted and looks down at me as I'm looking up at him and does some hand signals just like in the movie Top Gun. So with that, I'd like to give you the hand signal that Big Al gave me as a sign of my appreciation. And while it might not be what you're thinking, it is a big thumbs up. So when I looked up and I saw Big Al giving me a thumbs up, I gave it back to him, and tonight I'd like to say, Big Al, here's to you for being a champion for lifetime.
When we talk about Alan Karcher, I just think of so many smiles and so many good times, and he's just the best friend I've ever had. I know he's been called a yogi. I know he's been called Hulk Hogan, as well as probably 100 other things. He's got a nickname for everybody, but he's Big Al to me, or AK-47. It really impresses me every time I see him run into someone because he's just so enthusiastic. He's so full of love. He has so many great friends and people that just love him to death, and I am truly one of them. But the one thing that I've learned from him being my mentor, my friend, being an inspiration, watching him go through life he's just a generous man. He's charitable, he's kind, he's gentle, he's strong. He goes the extra mile. He's just full of life every day, and every day I see him, he shows me how to be a better man. And he encourages me. He's been fun, he's been honest. He's like a father, but he's more like a brother to me. And I just thank you, Alan, and I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for you today. So thank you so much. And I just can't think of anybody that could be a better recipient for this Lifetime Achievement Award than Alan Karcher.
Hi, Dad. I'm so excited to be celebrating you tonight, and I can't even begin to express how proud I am of you in this huge accomplishment. Dad, you've done so much for me, and you've always provided me with unconditional love and support. From literally sacrificing all the hair on your head just to give me piggyback rides, to always being my #1 fan, even though my ears never stop burning. I can truly never say this enough, but thank you. It's important to know that there's not a day that I don't appreciate everything that you do. It's also clear that your love and support goes beyond, far beyond your family and friends, and it's inspiring to witness the impact you've had on the community as a whole. Thank you for being such a great role model to look up to. I love you.
Bad Dad, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you on yet another plaque that you will have to find room for on your office wall. This one may be the most special yet, a Lifetime Achievement Award. You did it. After decades and decades and decades of hard work and dedication to this amazing community, you have finally reached a level that some of the most legendary Las Vegans have yet to reach before. Just a shame that it only took your son 12 years to dethrone you on the golf course. But really, not a day goes by where I don't realize how blessed I am to work with such an amazing mentor, motivator, and iconic Las Vegan. It is the greatest honor to have someone like you as my boss, but most importantly, as my dad.
Hi, honey. We're so proud to say congratulations to you tonight. What a wonderful honor that the Clark County Law Foundation has selected you to receive their Champion of a Lifetime Award. We are so happy to be here with you tonight with our friends and family to celebrate with you. I always knew that the guy who would wake up in the morning, throw the curtains open, singing Good Day Sunshine, would be the most positive, energetic person in the world. And it shows in everything you do, in your personal life, in your professional life, at work. You've worked so hard to make a great life for Brittany, Chad, and me. And on top of that, the countless hours that you have spent serving on many charitable boards and making all these great golf tournaments for the Blind Center, for the Juvenile Diabetes, and numerous other events. And that's the kind of person you are, and that's the kind of person that's being recognized today. So congratulations again. We love you, and thanks to everyone who came to celebrate with us tonight.
Let's all raise our glass tonight for Alan, just because he's so powerful and so honest. And he proves to me one thing, and one thing only, that the good guy can win. And when you fight for what's good, you win. That's what you are, Alan, a guy that's fighting for what's good. We all love you, and you have a great day, because it's Alan Karcher Day. AK-47, I love you.
Sunny day, good day, sunshine, good day, sunshine.
I'm very, very honored to have the opportunity to present this special award. Allow me to take several moments to highlight why Mr. Karcher is so deserving of this special award. I must note at the outset that Mr. Karcher and I both enjoyed an enormous advantage in our youth. We both attended and graduated from the best high school in all of Nevada, Las Vegas High School. I should tell you it was the only high school in Las Vegas at the time. And there was no university in Las Vegas. And I had to leave town if I wanted to go to the university. But Mr. Karcher, who was much younger than I am, that's apparent from his parents, I'm sure. To attend the University of Nevada at Las Vegas and graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Insurance Administration. Following that, he began a very successful career, ultimately becoming the president of Karcher Insurance, principal in that organization. The reason we're here tonight, however, is not because of Mr. Karcher's success as a businessman. Rather, we're here because he has devoted his life to serving and assisting others. And that service has been directed at a broad spectrum of Las Vegas, the Las Vegas community. I doubt that I could name all of the organizations he has assisted and served, so allow me just to highlight a few. One of the organizations receiving his time and support is the Boy Scouts of America, an organization that is dear to my heart as well. He also has served as a member of the After School All-Stars in Las Vegas. The After School All-Stars organization provides opportunities for at-risk unemployment youth, targeted a critical period to reach a day, the hours right after the youth are dismissed from school. It is the only organization in the Valley that offers a free, comprehensive after-school program that is making a difference in the lives of the youths it serves. This last winter, Mr. Karcher gave his attention to another group in need of the homeless. In a new community service effort by the Clark County Law Foundation this week, blankets were distributed to several different agencies that served homeless populations. Unsurprisingly, Mr. Karcher helped make the Blanket the Homeless project a success. Mr. Karcher has also given his time and support to the Blind Center of Nevada, the Boys and Girls Club, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and St. Jude's Ranch. While I have failed to name many of the organizations assisted by Mr. Karcher, I would be remiss to overlook the support that he has given to Opportunity Village. As some of you may know, our oldest son is disabled and has been personally served by Opportunity Village, which has been serving Southern Nevada since the 1960s. I can personally attest that Opportunity Village has enhanced our son's life, and we're deeply, personally grateful for Mr. Karcher's support. Accordingly, I'm delighted and grateful to present this year's Champion of a Lifetime Award to William Allen Karcher. By saying thank you for your lifetime support of programs and services benefiting the military, families, and all of our Las Vegas community. Leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge George.
First of all, I'm honored to be honored by His Honor, George. I can't believe you're not here with this energy. You practice for this, and you try and give a speech and everything like this, and then you get up here and everything changed because I didn't know that video was coming. I didn't know we were going to have Gala. But it's amazing. So I went out just really quick. I have to say this. I bought a bow tie, and I don't know if anybody out there ever tried to tie one of these things. I think I started tying this thing tonight since 2 o'clock this afternoon. I think I probably got it there. But my story really, if you look at it, my parents were in World War II. My mother and her best friend graduated from nursing school in Philadelphia. And right after that, they entered into the Army and became sergeants in the Army. My father was a medic in the Navy. So after World War II, they head back to Philadelphia. My older sister was born in Philadelphia, and my father packed up my mother, my godmother, and my oldest sister, and moved to this little desert cowboy town called Las Vegas. So I'm blessed, but it's been hard because when I was 2 years of age, my father divorced my mom. So one thing I love to see is women, because you're a blessing and you're a balance in our life. But the one thing I wanted to say is when you grow up, and it's funny because I'm here with the justice and I hear all this justice. Well, my godmother, she went to work for the sheriff's department, was the matriarch of the jail system. My mother went to work for Southern Valley Memorial Hospital and delivered babies. So I had the love for my mother, but I had the discipline from my godmother. And I'm telling you, we grew up on 10th and Bonanza for about a third of my life. So y'all know that neighborhood. You gotta work. So I credit 4 things in my life. Mother's love, hard work, luck, and the love for my family, friends, and community, because that's what drives me. And when you look at this, when you grow up here in this little town, that all of a sudden the whole world wants. Think about it. We're lucky. This city is wanted by every place in the world. China wants us. Everybody. Japan wants us now. So you grew up in this little town, and I got to tell you the story because growing up in 10th and Bonanza, I had the opportunity to go to the dark side. I grew up across the government projects. When you don't have a father of discipline, you are definitely could confuse yourself from the law. But my mother made sure I went to church as an altar boy, never got abused. And my godmother, I can never figure this out. I learned one thing: you can't cuss. I eat lather soap, a lot of lather soap. I think I've seen my mother a lot of washing of my clothes because lather soap if you cuss, lather soap if you talk back to them. Lather soap if I was 3 or 4 blocks away. I didn't know what I said about lather soap. Talking about justice, it was instant right here. My mother couldn't, so my godmother did. And then to get out of that neighborhood, you have to work. So I mowed lawns, I was a paper boy, and I was lucky. I saved $500. I was 13. And my parents didn't want me to have a motorcycle, a little moped, because I was going to double my neighborhood route, right? So they bought a piece of property. Think about that. 10 acres. I go in debt when I was 13, and to save $500 when you're about 13, 12 years, it takes a year or two, right? And the other part is lucky. And the other day I want to say, Joel Jarvis and I were working on a thing for St. Jude's Ranch, because those kids out there aren't lucky. And it touches your heart when you see these things, what happens out there. So we're going to do this project out at St. Jude's Ranch. And then on the way home, of course I stopped at the golf with Gary Fisher and Joel. But when you drive into this valley from Boulder City, do you see it? When I was born here, the population of Las Vegas was 10,000. The whole county was maybe 25,000. You could have threw a seed in the ground and it would grow into a big tree. So that just made me appreciate growing up in that area, and now it brings me to where I'm at today. I love my family, friends, my community. I've been blessed by God to give me a woman to balance my life, my wife Lisa. I've been given 2 gifts of God, my princessa, my daughter Brittany, and my son Chad. And God sprinkled a little bit of icing on that cake too, and gave me a great niece in Laura. And that's my family over there, so I feel honored. And over there, so the Clark County Law Foundation is a great story. So, I do all the business for Jim Rogers. I get this call, Jim Rogers, Hannah, could you go out to breakfast with us? I said, sure, coffee pub, 8 o'clock in the morning, no problem. So I go there, and there's Connie and Cam and Eric and Ann and Jim Rogers, and the chair all by himself, that's mine. So I go, okay, that's good, because I own that building down there on 8th and Gas, and I wanted to give it to my kids to see if they could be entrepreneurs and raise money for their college funds. But I sit there, and Jim goes, we don't rent anything, we're going to buy it out. I go, really? It's been my family since '61. Okay, that sounds good. So that's about 2 weeks later. Then he comes down, same thing, breakfast, 8 o'clock in the morning. And he slides a piece of paper. There's Cam and Connie and Eric and Jim Rogers. Slides a piece of paper. And he goes, and this, by the way, the maximum amount we're going to pay for. I go, wow, Jim, that's a lot less than I could probably sell it for, but that's okay. And he says, listen, you're a community man, you've been here and all that. And I go, you're right. You're right. On the way home, he calls me and says, oh, by the way, that piece of property is separate. You're going to donate that. My poor kids couldn't go to college anymore. So I had to work on more to get that there. But when you grew up in the city, this is a really small city, and we all here help build this city by getting involved with it. And I really have a passion for kids. Needy kids touch my heart because I was one of them. And the inner city before was after school stars, we all know it was inner city games. And to see those kids go out and watch them and get involved and try and keep them away from the games, because that dark side was very attractive to me too, in a sense, growing up across from Kelsey Turner. So I always try to give that to kids, because kids, Lisa, they're our gifts from God. And I just want to say a little word for the women in this and mothers. You can see in this world, a material world, gold controlled by man, God's life flows through a mother of a man. And that's our inner life. I grew up with 2 mothers, and I thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all of the honorees. These are your 2017 champions. And let's give them all a big round of applause.